Okay, welcome back, folks. We are just about ready to start the draft. We got one more task to do, and that is to look at fifth-year extensions. I doubt we have anybody, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Excuse me. Okay. Where it is, to-do list, fifth-year extensions. Yeah, I don't have anybody right now, so we can just skip right over that, and we can go to the draft. Now, in looking at the draft, we are drafting 29th. Our mock draft has us going after a tackle. The funny thing, right before I started recording, I looked at this. Two of them have us taking this Alan Ellers. Well, that would be lovely, except that he's the second-rated player in the second highest rated player in the draft class. I really seriously doubt he's still going to be there. The other tackles it has us taking are Graham or Macias. We'll see if one of them is available. Bad pass blocking and blocking strength, so I'm not sure I'm enamored with him. He's got a little better, Macias has a little better look and feel to him, but I'm not sure about that as well. There are a good number of running backs at the top, and so it's possible that one of these guys might fall to me. But just as with the tackles, I'm not sure how thrilled I am with them. So one of the things, and again, the best place to look at this is the trade headquarters. One of the things we might want to look at is packaging some of these lower draft picks to maybe try to move up in the draft. So I don't think I'm pretty sure you can't shop draft picks. Yeah, so it's going to be a matter of picking a position we want to be in and seeing what we can possibly get. So this may take a little bit of time to figure out, all right, is there someone that I feel I really want to target? Yeah, Mesmer. Love to get him. However, he's probably, the mocks have him going first or second, and I'm sure that's probably going to be the case because, this is not the real NFL, and so a running back going first is not out of the question. As cornerbacks, I doubt we can package enough to move way, way up in the first round. But if we were to maybe be able to secure some kind of mid-tier pick, maybe this Clay Gore might be enticing. His endurance is low. He's got good. Because when you're looking at a defensive lineman, for me, I'm looking at run defense, the two pass rush grades, and defensive diagnosis. You don't need to worry about the passing stuff. And it's really funny to me when you have a defensive end that's got a 50 zone pass defense. Okay, I suppose he could drop back, but probably not. So the problem with this guy is he doesn't have high endurance. So I'm worried about him not being in a starting lineup. Okay, so this Antonio Deke looks enticing. Not real good on rep strength, but and his blocking strength is a little mid, but it's a possibility. Okay, this cornerback looks pretty good. So there are some decent people kind of in the middle. Oh, wait a minute. Who's this guy? Roman Reiser. Ooh. I kind of like what I see here. He's speedy. He's got all the tools, and it's as scouted, and he doesn't have really much of an injury risk. Where do they have Reiser projected to go? There. Okay, so 18 in that one. First in this one. Yikes. So, and then in this one, yeah, see, I don't know how much you can, not even the 31st. So I don't know how much you can really, and this one has it going first as well. I don't know how much you can trust these mocks. I think it's kind of random based on what teams need. I don't feel like I can really trust that. It's interesting to look at, but so the question then is, do we care to move up? Might be interesting to see what the possibilities are. So again, going back to the draft, looking at the draft list. What if we tried to move up to, let's just say, 15, Iowa Guardians? I'm going to take a look at that and just see what that might cost us. So if I go to Iowa Gardens, I take this. All right. So if I say, hey, I'd like your 15th pick, what do they want? So they want my first rounder in 2030, and then my 2 second rounders in 2029. So they don't want this year's pick. That's interesting. I assumed maybe someone would want my 29th and then maybe some kind of package of picks. But I mean, if I did that, I don't really care for that, because it would take away a lot of my draft capital in future years. So yeah, not gonna do that. Let's just see who else we might be looking at. Florida Hummingbirds. If they all look like that, then it's just probably not going to be something that is doable. But let's take a look. All right, so yeah, he wants a 7th round and then 2 first rounders. Yeah, so I don't think, they're not looking to take my mid-round picks this year. So we're not going to try to move up. It was worth a shot. You never know what can be done in a simulation. So let's just roll right into it then. All right, so we are in the draft, and let's see if we can pick up some paces, shall we? All right, begin the draft, and what do we got left? Yeah, so let's just look. Yeah, Reiser ended up going 4th. Yeah, Messmer, the running back, went first. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 running backs went in the first round. So I'm pretty sure that means that the rest of them are a little bit ugly. Not first round caliber. All right. So they want me to take Damon Hobgood. He was ranked higher. This is actually the guy we were looking at, because he's kind of strong all around. Maybe a little light on the run blocking, but the only thing he doesn't have is the strength. He's got size. He's not lacking in size, but he's kind of a quicker guy for an offensive lineman. Sub 5, 40, not a lot of reps, not too smart for a offensive lineman. I think they're usually a little bit higher, but good shuttle times. So might be the way to go. Because again, I mean, I didn't look at it before the draft started, but I don't think we have any. It behooves us to just double check and make sure we don't have any holes. I really would have liked to land a top tier running back, but it's just hard to do when you have a good team and you're lower in the draft order. So yeah, I mean, I'd kind of like to find maybe the tight end of the future if I can. We don't have a big need at receiver, so I don't want to reach there either. But yeah, we did let some tackles walk, so we do definitely need that tackle. So I think that's probably the way to go in the first round, because we might be able to get a guy that we can slot in immediately. And this Hobgood looks like he could be that guy. So we're going to go ahead and take Hobgood. And then I don't think, if I remember right, we don't have a second rounder, right? Did we trade our second rounder and pick up a bunch of thirds? Let's find out. Let's see. So round 2. No, we do have a second rounder. Okay. All right. So now I think we've got that tackle. Oh, wait. We've got that tackle. I don't know. I'm trying not to look at the ratings. So I'm looking over here because I like that to be a kind of a surprise after the draft. So we're good on the defensive line. Yeah, I mean, safety would be nice. Although we did re-sign Kobe Bryant, and he is pretty decent. But I think we're in a position where we can just kind of take the best player available. And I like that. Because you got Philip Davis here. Holy crap. Well, actually, we haven't started the day yet. So let me scratch that. Let me just pause for a second. Not get too excited about the guys at the top. Yeah, he gone. Okay, so we are looking at Gerald Fisher. And, you know, again, these non-combine guys, sometimes, in fact, in my experience, more often than not, they end up being solid. Now we have him listed as very overrated. He's got some. It's a little worrisome that he's got some higher injury potential. So let's just keep on looking here and see if anything else stands out. We don't need a center, although this guy's lovely. Cornerback, yeah. Okay, let's just take a look at the safeties and see what's there. I'm not gonna reach for anybody. So yeah, they're 4.7 is the highest we can get. So yeah, safeties are not a good draft for safety. So we're not even gonna think about that. We'll roll with what we have, and hope to be all right. All right, these guys not great. Okay. See, so as we keep rolling down, we got an outside linebacker here that is pretty fast for a lineman. I forget what this is. 10-yard split. It's fine. Good strength, good score, good shuttle time, and just look at those. Look at that. All at the top, which is where you want. Although our guys say, you know what, he's very overrated. It may be, but gosh, I sure do like that. They want us taking Tillery here, and yeah, for a backup tackle, sure, probably fine. He'll probably end up right around 50 when he's finished growing, and he's also undersized for a tackle. But I do get enamored with the potential, and so I am going to take the outside linebacker. Let's just double check a couple of things here. Yeah, we have no running backs that are close, so it's very unfortunate. I keep saying this is our year to take a running back. Nope, just not happening. All right. So that was it. That's what it was. We're missing a third rounder, but we've got a couple of fourth rounders. So that's the end of our day. Going to the next day, continuing to the next pick. And what do we got? They want us to take Rashad Carney. See, our scouts are very concerned that we only had one tackle on the roster. So, it is fourth round. So, we're not going to be finding starter quality people here just yet. But let's just continue to roll down here and see if someone stands out, because it's possible. See, all right, this cornerback here, not great at intercepting, but he's got the skills to cover. Could be he's good at kick returns too, so maybe he becomes a kick return specialist. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing that guy that you're like, oh, how did he fall this far? So I'm not inclined to take Carney. I think that we can probably find, if we've got two starters, we might be able to, after the fact, sign a guy that's a stopgap until the first round pick might be ready to step in. So We might have a little bit of a hole in our offensive line for a little bit, but hopefully our guy will get good quick. Yeah, this defensive tackle, it's got some good. Endurance is good. Diagnosis not great. Pass rush strength not great, but run defense is pretty good. Lot of defensive ends up here. I feel like, let's see, where are we sitting at defensive end? We got 5, and though we don't have anyone that is a superstar, we got 5 guys that could rotate and give us some quality time. So I'm not too concerned with that. Our starting nose tackle is fine as well, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we could go for cornerback here. We could go for cornerback. I think there was that one guy, Nunez. Oh yeah, he looks like he sucks. Wasn't there another guy I saw that maybe had some ratings? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was the last round. Oh, this guy right here, Race. Let's see. Good run defense, good coverage skills. Just, not great at anything else, but he could be a good kick returner. So I think as a depth piece, this might not be a bad pick. It's 4th round. I feel like we can go ahead and do it. We're going to select Doug Race. And then we got another one coming up here pretty quick. Yeah, 29. So some of these guys that we just looked at are still here. And I'm probably still going to not actually. I'm still going to take 5 minutes to figure out who I'm going to pick. I really would love to find a running back. But they just are not flying off the page here. Yeah. It's just not going to happen. We wanted to look at tight ends. I mean, I don't think, again, at this stage, we're going to find that tight end of the future. But let's just see if there's... All right, so who's this guy? Lamont Timberlake. Blocking isn't really there. Just the ball, blitz pickup. Everything else is kind of mid. So, I mean, that's a guy to maybe keep an eye on for one of our later picks. This guy, too, doesn't have great hands, but he sucks at blocking as well, so I'm not sure. Okay. Let's go back to the all and stick to the best player available idea. Quarterbacks, I don't feel the need to grab one. We'll probably add a free agent rookie as our 3rd quarterback here, but okay. All right, so Gaylord, I mean, he projects as a 4-3 defensive end, which is not our scheme, but he's got some good ratings here, but he's not strong. He's not strong at all. 22 reps as a defensive end. 281 pounds. And he's dumb. Jeez, 17 on the solecismic test. So I think that might be misleading. So again, Hemming and Hawing. I hate doing this. I hate that we looked at... Okay, what is this guy all about? Yeah, see, he's not a pass catcher either. He's... hands are not good. Mid everywhere else. Really slow. So, I don't know what to do here. Somebody call me and tell me who to pick, because I can't figure it out. They do suggest a tight end. Well, did we miss something? What does Mitchell look like? Yeah, I mean, why? Just because we need one? I don't like drafting for need. He really doesn't have anything that I like. So, yeah. What do some of these other tackles look like? Yeah, I mean, end of the 4th round, man. Let's just pick somebody and hope for the best. But again, I don't really see anybody that is woohoo. All right, so Gerald Akins, run. Yeah, just that's the only thing he's got is run defense. I don't like a one-trick pony. All these other guys. Okay, this is the guy. Yeah, I'm coming back to this guy. He's not strong, but he's got some good skills. I wonder if we could make something of him. I'm going to go ahead and take Gaylord because I don't see anything else that I really want. That said, now we're going to the next pick, and see, Akins is still there. Who do they want us to take now? Willie Westgate. All right, so they desperately want us to get a tight end, and I just didn't like the look of any of them, so it's not going to happen. I mean, I don't think any of these running backs are really roster worthy. This guy could be a punt returner. What's his speed like? 4.49. Not really great on defense itself, but maybe he's a good special teamer. And again, how these ratings for special teams work in here, I don't know. But yeah, I think just for the sake of it, we're gonna go ahead and take Daphne, and just so we can keep this moving, because I've spent a lot of time on this draft. All right, still want to do Willie Westgate. We're now in round 5, selection 36. This is one of our compensatory picks. Let's look at Westgate. Just double check. I mean, he's not going to fumble. He's super strong. Look at that, 38 reps. So maybe he becomes a blocker. All right. Scouts who aren't good, let's go ahead and see if you're right. Because we got those extra picks now, where now we're just kind of playing with, throwing darts and seeing if something sticks. All right, they want us to go Khalil Simpson. Yeah. But this really doesn't feel like a deep draft. Seems like in other drafts we found guys at this level where we're like, ooh. All right, here's a guy, not a pass rusher. He's an inside linebacker. Good run defense, good at everything else except for zone. Defensive diagnosis, good endurance. Not a good special teamer, but you know what? Yeah, we're going to take Tamita just because he looks like the best athlete there. All right, so now we're at the end of the 6th round, our 1/6 rounder. They want us to go. Khalil Simpson is still there. So let's see. Pass blocking is bad. He's not very strong. He's fast for a tackle. So he's got that going for him. All right, this defensive end here. Okay. Good diagnosis, decent diagnosis, good endurance. Hey, we can put him past defense. We'll change him into a safety. How about that? And then good pass rush technique. Yeah, okay. Maybe a little undersized, but I like it. We're gonna take Briggs. All right, and now we get to our couple of 7th rounders here, and now we're just it's whatever. Lawrence Welburn. Yeah, sure. He doesn't have good strength. It's funny. He's got 40 reps, but he doesn't have good blocking strength. So where's he using that strength? But I'll go ahead and try Welburn. You're welcome. I'm taking your suggestion. All right, and then Andrew Miller, defensive tackle for our last pick. Where is he? Andrew Miller down here. Nope. What's this DT look like? Slightly better. We got a bunch of running backs here. Maybe we find a guy that can catch a pass or two. Okay. So Granberry. Not speedy. Not great. You can secure the ball. You can play special teams. Yeah, not a pass catcher. And how big is this guy? 225. Maybe he becomes a fullback. But hey, almost Mr. Irrelevant. Why not? Let's take a shot at him. All right, so there we go. There's our draft. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, so all right, the tackle, pretty good. I mean, end of first round. So if we get a 66 rated guy at the end of the first round, I guess we're not doing too bad. All right, the linebacker we liked is a 59. The cornerback we liked is a 58. Defensive end, yeah, woohoo! The defensive end we're going to convert to safety. I'm not going to convert him to safety. Don't be adding me. And we whiffed on the cornerback, and the tight end they wanted me to take is a 43. Maybe his blocking gets better. I don't know. But might be just a roster filler for now. Middle linebacker that we took looks okay. And then our running back is probably never gonna get off the bench. Okay, but that's fine. That's good. All right, so we're good there in the draft. I think late free agency we're not going to need to do a whole lot here. So again, let's do our signed players and let's look. We do need a backup quarterback. So let's just go look at those. Oh, we need a kicker as well. So we definitely need a backup quarterback and a kicker. And then let's just look at the undrafted rookie guys. And we'll go future value. And yeah, geez. Oh, that's why. We're filtered to tackles. Let's look at all players because we do need a kicker. So this guy here, Bert Eubank, field goal distance. Geez, we might be able to bang a few. Accuracy sucks though. Ugh. Okay, I might need to just rethink. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and offer him a contract though, and just hopefully by the next time I film, I remember that this guy's accuracy sucks, and we're gonna need to find somebody. So all right. There we go. Let's now just look at all except specialists. Oh, wait. And we're still on current value. Let's go there. Okay. Yeah, so still not a lot of wows. See, this McGriff, good enough for a third quarterback. Let's do it. This tackle, I'm going to... Well, yeah, I need depth at tackle, so let's just maybe. All right. Who is this? What is this guy? Outside linebacker. No. Cornerback. Maybe. Yeah. Let's add the cornerback, or at least try. Running back. Okay, this guy's just a speed demon. But let's make an offer. Center, not real. I mean, geez, he's an 8 right now, so he is a true project. Tackle, sure. I like this guy. Okay. Defensive end, sure. This defensive end, sure. At worst, we can cut these guys if they don't pan out. Inside linebacker, sure. And this inside linebacker, wow. Okay. All right. So that's a decent number of free agents. Another running back here. Okay, so, oops. Yeah, that's a good chunk. Oh, I forgot to even check. I don't even know what our I don't even know what our cap room is. 6 million. So that's pretty much all we're going to be able to do. I don't think we do need to. Let's see. Let's just look at. Oops, no. Let's just look at kickers, and we'll take this out and see who's out there. All right. Ybarra wants 2 mil though. I'm not paying him 2 mil. Let's see. Karam is this the guy? No. Okay. So, his accuracy is a little better. So we're gonna go ahead and offer this guy a contract, and we'll see which one ends up being better. So we got two kickers. We've got contract offers out for. I don't. Let's see. Let's just see if there's anybody that stands out here. Junior Colson. We don't really have the draft. I mean, we don't really have the cap space to sign him. But shoot. Cap room after offer 2.7 million. All right, you know what? Yeah, what we're going to do, and without looking, player is currently injured. Oh, maybe that's why. Medical. Oh, he's out for another 34 weeks. We don't want him. Okay. Thank you for giving me the option to take my offer back. Oh, this guy here, Creed Humphrey. Oh, wait. No. Jamar Mole only wants 1 cool mil. 17 for 24. Yeah, I don't know. He's really too much better than our rookies. But you know what? Yeah. Let's see if we get him, and then we can rescind the offers to the other kickers if they don't sign immediately. But yeah, other than that, I mean, there's really nobody we really need to do. So, let's see what we sign. All right, we missed out on Heckler. Okay, missed out on Heckler. We got Ostrowski, tackle. Okay, we missed that kicker. Or no, not the kicker. We missed the cornerback. Oh, that was one of ours. That was one of our free agents. Okay, so never mind. We missed that cornerback, and we missed the quarterback. So we do still need to sign a QB. And not break the bank to do it. So Hakeem Slimp. Sure. All right. You want to come to Hawaii, Hakeem? All right. So we haven't signed one of the kickers. We'll probably sign all 3 right now. Okay, we signed 2 of them. We got the guy, the vets, and then we signed one of the out, and then we went over the cap. So, all right. Chester Acker and Larry Schultz. All right, so we're over the cap. So do we want to let someone go just so that we can maybe get a couple more of these rooks? Is there anyone that's expendable? Yeah, there's really not anyone like absolutely horrible. So I think we're just gonna let them slide, and we have no cap space, but that's okay. All right, that's it. that's it. I think our roster is set. We got 3 quarterbacks. We got 3 tight ends. We have a kicker. So, I don't think there's anything that we're short on. We could stand to have another safety, but I think that we're running with 8 defensive backs on our roster, and 2 of them are rookies. Might be kind of tight, but we'll see. All right. So we're going to end free agency, and there we go. We don't have any room to sign anybody else, so we're running with 59 players, unless unless we see a need. All right, so there you go. We'll get into weight training and all that, and blow through preseason and get ready for the season on the next video. See you then.